Welcome back, everyone. Toy Shiz here, and we're back yet again for another Hasbro Marvel Legends news update. Today's September 9th. We had the little Pulse fan stream. There's a lot of cool Marvel Legends coming. There was a lot of great reveals today. All of these will have different pre-order dates and whatnot through till the end of the year, and we'll see most of these come out before the end of the year. But as always, I will put affiliate pre-order links down in the description below, and I will update it as we get them. So right away, you're not going to see links. Most of the stuff begins tomorrow and then goes throughout October. So just stay tuned. But rest assured, if you need the linkage, they'll be across my socials. We had Dwight and Dan showing us everything today. They briefly talked about that Wolverine mask that doesn't do anything for me. I know a lot of people out there like it. I'm nerdy, but I'm not that nerdy. If anything, it's a good display piece. I don't know about wearing it, but there's a lot of cosplay people out there that would like it. So if you like Wolverine, you're probably going to like Daredevil. So the next cosplay item, or they call it role play item, whatever kinky stuff that you're into, but you got the half mask of Daredevil, and then you're going to have his batons. The batons split, and they combine the Billy Club your enemies to death, whatever you'd like to do. The roleplay items are not too shabby. A lot of times, though, you can find them on a clearance rack of some sort, so it's not for everyone. It's, like I said, definitely not for me. But if you like Daredevil, specifically Daredevil Born Again, which I don't know why you would. This wasn't great. Just saying. It fell apart real quick. It wasn't just like, oh, at the end it fell apart. No, it was from the beginning. But this will pre-order September 16th. It will be a fan channel and Amazon exclusive. So if you want to be Matt Murdock, not only be a lawyer, you can also be a superhero. So remember, September 16th. Next up, this one is definitely for me at Fan Expo Canada. They reveal we're going to be getting another retro-carded Spider-Man the Animated Series Mysterio. This is how Mysterio actually appeared in Spider-Man the Animated Series. Finally, we're one step closer to the Insidious 6. Oftentimes when I type the Insidious 6 on my socials, a lot of people go, it's actually called the Sinister 6. I have to go, my God, just watch the cartoon. Why is this so hard? As if anybody, yes, all of a sudden I just decided to call it the Insidious 6. But we're one step closer. We still need a redo on Rhino, and we still need a redo on Shocker. We need their more animated looks, whereas we've gotten just the comic books. We even got the Vultures, so we got the second version of the Insidious 6 when Mysterio died, quote unquote. He's going to have that purpley skull head, which is not in any way, shape, or form from the animated series. He's also got the purple effects now, which is meant to evoke the smoke. Those are from the comic book version releases. They could have done new stuff. They didn't. At least we got the figure. I like that we're at least getting the Quentin back unmasked. That's cool with the big old fishbowl head. This is Mysterio from Spider-Man the Animated Series. I can't complain. They did a great job. The effects and all that aside, the Quentin Beck head, heck yeah. So when can you grab this Mysterio, you ask? Well, he's going to be a Walmart exclusive. The pre-order date is October 10th. There should be a Walmart Collector Con in around that time, so just stay tuned. There'll be a lot of stuff. But yes, you'll have Mysterio in hand, fingers crossed, before the end of the year. And I say that with a big old caveat because we know how Walmart things tend to go. We wouldn't have to say that, Walmart, if maybe we worked on things. I don't know. I don't think a lot of people have problems buying towels and bowls and I don't know, napkins at Walmart, but toys, that's your Achilles heel sometimes, Walmart. So maybe we work on that. Just saying. But again, I will have the links down in the description below. Then they briefly talked about the upcoming New York Comic-Con / MCM London Comic-Con exclusive. It's kind of what they're calling a fall exclusive Comic-Con wise. So if you go to any event and Hasbro's there, they'll have it. This is the Super Skrull. It kind of remains to be seen if this will go anywhere else, much like Death's Head did. Maybe we'll see something like that. But regardless, the conventions is where you'll be able to pick it up. For now, I'll keep you updated on any details. But it really doesn't do much for me. It's just kind of like, oh yeah, that's cool. It's no harm, no foul, but at the same time, it's not all that exciting. So if you're headed to New York Comic Con, yes, I will be covering the con, so I'll pick one of these things up and we'll talk about it and we'll see how it looks in hand, which I don't think it's going to look all that much different than the ones we already have. So stay tuned for all that exciting knowledge. What is exciting, though, and it's something right up my alley, is the upcoming Star Fox and the Champion of the Universe 2-pack. I saw a lot of people in the comments going, that's lame, Ross exclusive, and I'm sitting here going, well, this is one of the best things that they showed off. Anytime you can get new characters, it's great. And it really shows that people love their Spider-Mans and their Captain Americas when you show something like this and your first immediate thought is, well, that's lame. It's like, are you kidding? These are brand new characters. We've not seen these in Marvel Legends. Why wouldn't you want these? But then you have to realize, like, oh, yeah, a lot of people like the MCU. Oh, yeah, a lot of people, they're Marvel fans, but they're not Marvel fans. That kind of thing. I get you. I get you. Just read more comic books. We'll call it even. But Champion of the Universe. He looks great. That looks pretty darn awesome. This is going more with your cosmic shelf, if anything. And then Star Fox, the brother of Thanos. Yeah, that's where I'm at. This is going to be an Amazon and fan channel exclusive. October 2nd. And they usually go live. All Marvel Legends, when it comes to Amazon and fan channels, they go live at 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. East. And yes, it tends to fluctuate, and sometimes things go wrong, and Amazon doesn't put them up right away, and all that. We know how this goes. But yeah, October 2nd for Marvel's Star Fox and Marvel's Champion of the Universe 2-pack. I'm stoked on this one. Tomorrow, though, depending on when you see this video, so September 10th, we are going to be getting a new wave of the Marvel mini comics. That's what they are calling them. The first one, which again I'm stoked on, is Feral. We're finally getting Feral for X-Force. She looks pretty cool. She's going to come with 2 extra hands, and she gets a little mini comic for X-Force. Now, I've already said this with the prior mini comics wave. It's good for a lot of people that want to take photos. But these don't open. These don't do anything. This is like stuff you buy off Etsy, or at the very least, you print it out and you make it yourself. So for me, the comic book aspect is not that exciting. I would have loved to have seen, I don't know, a Build-A-Figure piece so that you could build another figure if you buy this entire wave. The mini comics don't do anything for me, but Feral definitely does. Then we're getting Phoenix. We have Rachel Summers. Again, that's awesome. 2 female figures in one wave? My God, McFarlane Toys, what's this? I thought this was impossible to do stuff like this, but she looks great. I'm actually really stoked on this. So there's 2 down. I'm going to be getting Feral and Rachel Summers. She comes with her big old Phoenix power wings. She's got the powers are all bursting out of her eyes and everything else. This is cool. I'm totally digging this. She also comes with a mini comic. Then we're getting Silver Surfer. Silver Surfer will be pinless this time around, which they said that they didn't have that tech when they did the whole Galactus thing. I don't need another Silver Surfer, but I love Silver Surfer. He's one of my favorite characters. However, for me in this wave, it's more towards the bottom just because I go, well, I have so many Silver Surfers, but he does look good. I'll give him that. He comes with the board. Thank God. That's kind of a necessity. And he comes with his little mini comic and extra hands. Here's the thing. To really impress and go like, yes, here, this is a different Silver Surfer, make him more Jack Kirby-like, give him extra head portraits, maybe an open mouth, something like that, other than just doing the same old, same old. I know a lot of people love to pat themselves on the back with the whole pinless tech, and we've been doing that for quite some time now, but energy effects, a blast, something more from the comics where it's a one pinpoint event, and you go, oh my God, that's a really great panel. I wish they'd make that into an action figure. So yeah, going forward with Silver Surfer, that's what I want to see, because at this point we're kind of stagnant. Let's do some rad stuff. Remember the original Marvel Legends figure with the astral orbit stand, and you could prop him up, something like that. Maybe a Howard the Duck, you know, that kind of, stuff like that. Stuff like that would be most appreciative. Then we're going to be getting basically a reissue of the Gray Widow, Black Widow, that kind of motif. If you missed her the first go around, here's your second chance. Comes with a bunch of blasters and smoke effects and everything else and some extra hands. So this one is definitely below Silver Surfer for me because I already have this figure as well. And then we're going to be getting Daredevil, the Man Without Fear. This is his black costume. This reminds me more of the Netflix series, if anything. This honestly does nothing for me. I like Daredevil in, I don't know, a red costume, or at the very least a yellow, red brownish costume, that kind of thing. This is like, oh, it's a guy in a tracksuit with a mask. That's cool. So now he's more at the bottom for me. At least you get a couple extra hands and a baton. And then we're going to be getting Beast. So this is the Astonishing X-Men Beast. This is continuing their little mini subline. So at least we got another character for that. Beast is seen more in his cat-like look. This really doesn't do anything for me either. I like normal Beast, X-Men animated, that kind of styling. The Jim Lee look is where I'm at with Beast. Not to say that the figure doesn't look cool, but it's just not something that I immediately gravitate towards. I didn't like the whole cat look, like the overly cat look for Beast. So there you go. The entire wave. Pre-orders September 10th. Wherever you buy your Legends, you'll see these show up. And yes, they should be eventually at Target and Walmart when you see them later on. We'll say fall, beginning of winter, that sort of deal. Even though we're into fall, I get it, but you'll see them a lot sooner than later. Now, this one for me, I was like, oh, heck yeah. And I was kind of hoping we're going to see a lot more, maybe a full wave. But rest assured, they did say there is more Marvel's Legends Secret Wars coming, but this is more of a one-off just for now. So we're going to be getting Bobby Drake, Iceman, which on that retro card, that looks awesome. I loved the first wave of the Marvel Legends Secret Wars. He's all in his ice crystal mode. He's got the correct belts. Well done. And he has a bunch of ice effects and a little bit of an ice trail, extra hands, 2 head portraits, and his little lenticular, I know that's the wrong word. Everybody like, it's a holographic shield. Whatever it is, it moves when you move it. So it's really cool. I dig it. You can pick this guy up October 7th, fan channel and Amazon exclusive. I'm stoked. Can't wait to see them do more Marvel's Secret Wars. Bring those on. Maybe a black costume Spider-Man, and who else? Who else is left? Volcana. That would be a great one too. This guy's the limit. I want to see them do all the characters with Marvel's Secret Wars. And then we're going to be getting another 2-pack featuring Gladiator, which he's completely pinless now. A little bit of update in the paint, yada yada. He seems to be a lot brighter, I think, than the last one. I have to go back and look at it. But his box mate will be Deathbird. Finally, we got Deathbird. That was one on my list. Fortunately, though, she does not have her wings. They even made it a point to say they picked a design that does not incorporate the wings, which I'm a little bummed out about. I'm like, oh, man, we were this close. So she kind of has like the bird wing cape. You can see all the bird scaly feathers, that kind of thing. It's cool. I mean, I'm not gonna like, oh man, you completely messed it up. But I would have loved to have seen maybe a swap out thing. Maybe instead of the cape, you can put on wings or something to that degree. But she's got all those wires sticking out with her. She's got her big old antler crown. I am stoked on this pack. As much as I already have Gladiator, I'm kind of looking at that going, oh, that's a much better Gladiator. I like the blues, I like the reds. So yeah, I will pick this one up mainly because of Deathbird, even though you already got me with that Gladiator once. That's where we're at as Marvel Legends collectors, I suppose. You can pre-order this starting September 18th. This will be a fan channel and an Amazon exclusive. So a lot of pre-orders coming for September. So get ready for this one. But for me, the big one, this is the one where I go, oof, that's a sexy looking box set you got there. In keeping with the Gamerverse line, I may have teased this on my Instagram. A lot of people were asking me. I mean, I just played the arcade game, so I figured that'd be cool, right? To get something like this. But from the Punisher arcade game, this is rad. Sega Genesis style, we are getting the Punisher and Nick Fury. Nick Fury, how he appeared as the second player in the game. This is awesome. This is the blue Punisher I've been hoping for years. This is nearly Spider-Man the animated series if you give him a little trench coat and little wrappings around the head. And I have the wrappings, I just need to get him a trench coat now. So there you go. Tons of accessories. Hands, explosions, a briefcase with money, guns. Look at all the guns they're putting in this. That's wild. You even have a grenade. I'm stoked on this. This is going to be a blast. This is one of my favorite reveals that we're getting next to the Bobby Drake Iceman, who does come with a snowball, by the way. I forgot to mention that. But fan channel, Amazon exclusive, September 25th. This is like, get out of my way. I want this. This is the one that I'm after. So like I said, a lot of great stuff coming. There's a lot of comic book stuff coming. There's a lot of people that are looking at this going, I'm going to wait till Ross. And the comic book stuff really does it for me. I'm so glad. I know a lot of people out there. They love the MCUs. They love the shows. I'm sure they got toys coming for you guys as well. But the comic book stuff is where it's at. The Gamerverse stuff, they're rocking that. I think we got the Captain America and the Venom. That's on its way. I think I'll have that by Thursday. So, yeah, it's got some fun Marvel Legends coming. Real quick before we go, we got some teases. Dan got to show off a bag of some sorts, and then Dwight showed off some gold bars with some little printing on there. You could barely kind of make it out. But if you can make out what they're showing off here, place those bets down below in the comments. And that will wrap everything up. So I'm curious to know what you guys think about all these reveals. Are they for you? Will you be grabbing? And until the next one, I will talk to you guys soon. Adios.